Hi there, I'm Andy Hillier, and today I'm going to teach you Lost the Game by 2 Feet. This request came in, so if you've got a request, put it in the comments section. Don't forget to subscribe. Okay, let's get down to it. I'm going to put the transcription of this on my website so you can print it off as well, 9to42.com. So it sounds like this. Okay, so that's the beginning of the verse. Let's learn it. Right, so we're going to start off with an A minor chord, which is your first finger on B1, second finger on D2, third finger on G2. And we're going to arpeggiate it, so we're going to play the notes individually. So we're going to play the A string, the D, the G, then the B, back to the G, the D string. So that first bar goes like this. The second bar is exactly the same, so 2 bars from bar 1 sound like this. Now this piece is in 6/8, which just means 6 quavers per bar. Onto bar 3, and we've got a D minor chord, which is your first finger on E1, third finger on B3, and second finger on G2. And we're going to do a similar idea, but this time starting from the D string, going D, G, B, E, B, G. And again we play 2 bars of that. So the whole of the first line sound like this. On to the next line, we go back to A minor for a bar. And then it goes to an E chord. So for an E chord, if you've got A minor, you just need to move all your fingers up 1 string. So your first finger is on G1, second finger on A2, and third finger on D2. And on this E chord, we're going to play the E string, the D, the G, the B, the G, and then back to the D string. So this second line starts with 1 bar of A minor, 1 bar of E, back to A minor for a bar, and then the last bar is an E chord, but we just play the E string, D, G, and then B string, and then stop. So let's play the second line of the verse. Sounds like this. Okay, so let's put the whole verse together nice and slowly. Ready, and... And then that goes into the bridge. Actually, it repeats, so it does that whole verse times 2, and then we go to the bridge. Now the bridge starts off with an A minor again. It slightly changes the order, so we're going to play this A string, G, B, and then the A string, and then the B string, and then the G string. So all A minor chords, so you just hold down the A minor shape, but just playing those notes. So it sounds like this. And then it's going to go to a G chord, but the notes that he's playing in the record, you have to play like the bar version of a G. So your first finger is barred across the 3rd fret, and then we use our second finger on G4, and then your little finger on D5. It's just going to arpeggiate up that. You could use your 3rd finger if that was easier. Or your little finger on the D string, up to you. So it plays the E string, D, G, B, G, and then D. Okay, so the first 2 bars go like this. Then this next chord is a D/F sharp, which is your first finger barred across the 2nd fret, second finger on B3, and third finger on D4, and it just goes up and down those notes, and it stops for a bar before it goes to the chorus. So let's play the bridge. Ready, and... And then there's a bar of rest, which takes us to the chorus. Now the chorus is going to start with an A minor chord. We're going to play slightly different strings. We're going to play the A string, then the G string, B, E, B, and then back to the G string. So you get... So it's like the same shape with your left hand of the A minor in the verse, but we're just playing the next 3 strings down for the rest of the arpeggio. Then it goes back to an E chord, so move all your fingers up 1 string. We're going to play the E string, D, G, B, G, B. And it just jumps between those 2 chords for that first line of the chorus. So it sounds like this. Onto the second line of the chorus, it keeps doing that. So we go A minor to E, then you do a G chord like we did before, then it's going to do an E7. For that E7, all you need to do is hold down G1, and you're going to play the E string, the D, the G, the B, the G, and then the D string again. So let's try playing the second line of the chorus. Ready, and... Okay, so let's put the whole chorus together. Ready, and... Okay, and then there's just a 2-bar little interlude before it goes back to the verse, which just does an A minor arpeggio up and down, back to the A. So that's pretty straightforward. And then that goes back all through the verse. The verse does not repeat. And then we get the bridge, and then the chorus again. And then there's a middle 8. It's the only other section we need to learn. And it starts with an A minor arpeggio. Then the G arpeggio, same from before. Got a slight different variation on this chord, a D/F sharp. We're playing the first finger on E2, second finger on G2, and third finger on B3. And you play the E string, the D, G, B, E, G, and then B. So that third bar goes. And then the last bar, put your first finger on E1, second finger on G2, and you're going to play E string, D string, and G, and then you're going to play an E chord, but just play the E string, the D, and then the G. So the whole of the middle 8 goes. And that just repeats around. Well, there you go. That's the whole of Lost the Game by 2 Feet. Hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for the request, whoever requested that one. If you've got any requests, put them in the comment section. Don't forget to give me a like on this video as well. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel, Andy Hillier. And hopefully I'll see you next time.